welcome back to another thrilling episode of Lumberjack Barbecue. Today, we're going to make something that I've searched for on the internet, and on YouTube, and I have not found it. So I'm thinking maybe I get a chance to be the first. I don't know. It's probably out there. It's probably a thing somewhere, and I just haven't seen it. I'm going to take a hot dog, wrap it in Spam. Spam meaning luncheon meat, because Spam's a little too expensive. It's still a potted meat. I actually like this better than Spam. And then wrap it in a cheese skirt. Ho ho ho, yeah. So these are the ingredients. This is our cheese. We're almost out of this taco blend. We'll throw in the Fiesta blend. Of course, hot dogs. I love Kunstler brand hot dogs. Generic hot dog buns. Who cares? Our luncheon meat. And that's pretty much it. First things first, let's get them out of the old package. I probably should do this off camera, but hey, I'm sure you guys love seeing me fumble with stuff. Get yourself a nice dull knife. And like I said before, 1, 2, 3, 4. We got a pan on 5, which is about, I guess, a medium cast iron pan. There they go, we're gonna get them started. Now, how am I gonna wrap Spam around it? I bet you guys are asking yourself. I was thinking about it too. How do I do this? How do I do this? How do I do this? I'm thinking not ever been refrigerated, so it's going to be a little more pliable. Don't you love the sound of Spam when it comes out? Got to do that a little bit. Get your air pockets. This is my thought. We'll see if it works. I'm going to cut it about, what's that, 3/8 of an inch, 5/16, something like that. And what I'm thinking is I'm going to slice it into a ribbon. And then I'm going to stick the knife like this and just go around carefully so I don't cut myself and make myself like a cord. Or, as I said before, a ribbon. Come on. And you got to use a knife that's skinnier like this. And don't use your big cleaver or something like that, because it won't be able to go around the turns as well. Kind of like when you use a bandsaw, you have to have the blade that's thinner can go around turns easier. That's why people use scroll saws for some of that intricate work in woodworking. Alright, now I'm going to do this. Oh, and I forgot to bring it over. We're going to use toothpicks in too. Oh, some of it fell apart. That's all right. So let's try to. I'm gonna cut a bunch of this up, and that didn't work really super well, I have to admit. But we'll make it. We'll get it to work. It's kind of working. Pass or fail, we all get paid, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a couple more of them. And then see what's going on. Let's check on the hot dogs. Okay, a little color. We'll roll them over. That's good. Definitely not as good as over an open fire, but that'll be that. All right, we'll bring you back when we're wrapping them up. I'm going to get a couple of these done up here. The Spam / luncheon meat. And then we'll bring you back. So we're going to cook the hot dogs first. I want to get a little, not char. Get them cooked up, and then put this on, put that in the pan, and then we're going to wrap this cheese around it. See you then. Bye. Just for comedic value only, I'm going to continue with this video, because that wasn't a great idea. Have you ever seen that movie? What was that movie with the guy with all the pins in his head? I think they call him Pinhead. Yeah, look over there. Yeah, I thought when the potted meat, Spam, luncheon meat, whatever you call it, was out of the never refrigerated, I thought maybe it'd be a little more pliable. Not so much. And in the back there, I decided, let me try 2 thin slices and see what happens there. Now, how am I going to fry these in the pan? I'm not. I'm going to put them in the oven and see what happens. And then we'll go from there, and then probably all this Spam will fall off. But we'll see. And I'm going to put it in a cheese skirt, hopefully wrap it all up, and it'll be yummy and delicious. See you then. Will toothpicks burn in the oven?
starts above 450.
Oh.
Since a toothpick inserted
I'm only going to 350, guys, so this should work out.
take a good amount of time at that high heat.
All right. Well, one thing's for sure, the toothpicks aren't going to burn. Let's give it a try. I already have a preheated cast iron pan, in case you were concerned about that. I'm going to take this thing off. I don't think they burn, but I can always grab an oven mitt, and there we go. So we're going to see what happens here. Why is my camera person holding back their laughter? Okay. They're done in the oven. As much as I wanted, I just wanted to get it warmed up. And yeah, the toothpicks didn't burn. They got a little singed here and there. So now the pan next to it is warming up, so watch your arm. And we're gonna put the cheese in. And my hope is to take this, put it on the cheese, pull all the toothpicks out, and then have the Spam / luncheon meat goes boing. And then hopefully I can wrap up with the cheese and everything works out. So we're gonna try this cheese skirt thing. I just turned it on, so it probably isn't gonna melt right away. Let's try to spread it out so that I can hopefully wrap the Spam and hot dog in it. Yep. Disaster bubbling and waiting.
It's like an alien movie.
Something. It's alive. That camera might overheat, I'd be careful. Okay, the first one, Lumberjack Junior Love. They don't look like anything. All these bazillion toothpicks over here and whatever. But I put the cheese in the pan and then heated it up. Put the pan to the side. Now I've let it cool down a little bit so that it has some kind of consistency that hopefully I can wrap around. And then possibly roll. And it is kind of a congealed, blocky mess. But then we will take our hot dog rolls, and these are the cheapo one from Walmart, so they break apart right away. His did at least. And then we'll try to get this onto the roll, and there you go. Now he said it was really good. I'm not ready to taste them yet. I got 2 more to do, but there we go.
Bring you back for the taste test.
Yeah, it doesn't look like anything, and it's a real pain in the butt. I'll never do this again. But let me get them all done, and then we'll taste test it.
But Lumberjack Jr. liked it.
Oh, you bet. Especially the cheese covering. That stuff was one of my favorites. It really added a good flavoring to the hot dogs.
Awesome.
So it was great.
So I think I might have saved the best for last, and not on purpose. I let it go a lot longer, and it seems like it's getting a crust on it. And this may be the key. I didn't want to go so far so it was black or nothing like that, but it's easier to manipulate. I'm really liking what I'm seeing here. So I'm going to try the last one. I got the stove off, but I'm leaving that residual heat there. And we'll throw the last dog on there. Of course, the Spam's going to flap down, but we're going to roll it up in that cheese. This is probably the best one, and that's the way it should be done. Whoops. I'm going to take a bite of this and then tell you what I think, and let's see what's going on. Probably going to be so hot I'll burn my lips off. I feel like shame the cooking guy. I don't know why I gotta go like this.
It wasn't worth it.
all the trouble now. I promise you.
Oh, it's
but
a
if you do it
shame.
that way, the last one, that's the way to do it. So I might try something like this
That
again.
one
I'll
looks
do,
good.
Yeah, do something a little bit different on how I make it and all that. So I thank you a lot for watching to the end. Unbelievable, all one of you. And really appreciate all my subscribers and the people watching me, my hiking friends, as well as the barbecue and cooking side. And if you enjoyed this, please subscribe, like, comment, and we'll see you next time on Lumberjack Barbecue.